Sometimes we forget why we're here. It's easy to fall off track. These help us remember.
These battle scars don't look like they're faded, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battles.
Growing up I had a dream, something no one else could see. Tell me what it means when your faith is falling beneath your knees and you can't breathe. Everything you see reminds you of what you're not or something you won't be. You gotta take what you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in a business. Not because they wanna do it, just because they heard it pays. And who the fuck wants to be poor knowing that's how we've been raised? Society is getting heavy, I can feel the weight. The pressure of success is like 100 million pounds of shame. And that's the reason I'm staying up late, trying to find a way to escape the stereotypes this day and age is making me feel like the only way I'll be happy is getting signed to a label and making money through rapping. I wanna share my emotion because this world is attacking the very principle of life that lets the people be happy. If you don't have a reason to breathe, why even live? These battle scars are impressions of everything that it is.
Don't look like they're faded, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battle scars don't look like they're faded, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battles.
Now, if I had a voice that reached 100 million people, I'd tell them there's a reason that we're all created equal. Cause some decide to be great and some decide a sequel to an average person's life is simply what they want to be. So you make your decision, all I know is what I'm given. Won't define the life I lead or the way I dwell in existence. I've seen a greater image on the walls of where I'm living, and the words twisted and scripted remind me of something written. Faith is a gift that is given down to the people. If one believes it, one receives it. It's given if it is needed. Don't ever think you're trapped in a life that you never wanted. Your options are infinite, that's some mathematical logic. I'm not saying I'm a prophet, I'm speaking for what it's worth. These lyrics define my prayers and these battle scars on my church. Not saying I'm a prophet, I'm speaking for what it's worth. These lyrics define my prayers, these battle scars on my church.
Don't look like they're faded, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battle scars don't look like they're faded, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battles.
Well, hello everyone. How are you doing? I'm doing well. I just did a Cult of R.O.N.R. If you have not subscribed yet to Cult of R.O.N.R., please go to youtube.com/Cult of R.O.N.R. I've also started a third channel. There isn't any content on it, but I'll be recording it tonight. It is going to be more of it'll be a business/educational channel called The Pink Parliamentarian, because I am launching my business, which is The Pink Parliamentarian. No longer doing my work for free. Learned my lesson on that. Plus, I'm expanding beyond the Libertarian Party, which has its own challenges, let's put it that way. I don't do HOA work, but I would be willing to help you out on nearly anything else. Though I am not an attorney, I do have 35 years also of legal assisting experience. I do not like the shadow on my face. I need to put a light up here. The problem is I'm using this mic, which is causing a shadow, and it's really bothering me. And thank you, Nathan, for good luck on the business. I've been doing it for a while. I just hadn't officially launched a website. It's been more word of mouth, but I'm going to start doing it a little more officially. I still don't have a website. By the way, but I've done work for paid work for some other persons at this point. So I'm going to record the introductory video for that earlier today. It'll be really short. Most of it's going to be TikTok because in addition to just doing business sort of things, I want to educate people on parliamentary procedure, want them to see it from a person that doesn't look like a funeral director and makes it fun. When I used to do a series on the end times when it comes to Christianity, I said I made the end times hilarious. If I can make the end times hilarious, I can certainly make Robert's Rules of Order hilarious. So now I'd like to comment on the very kind commenter earlier on my stream who thought they caught a misspelling in the title of my show, which said an ironic response to Issac Butterfield, and they thought I meant ironic. It is a sad commentary on the political world today that we do not even know the word. And I know, like, I've been messing with this damn adult pimple I have over my lips. So if you're looking at it, I'm looking at it. I know you're all looking at it. Okay? Let's just admit it. Anyway, it's a sad commentary on the state of the world today that we do not even know what the word irenic meant or means. It is an actual word. Look it up. It's very similar to the word amity. But it used to be a very common word. Now I use the word irenic and people think I mean ironic. No, I mean irenic, which means in goodwill, with good humor, with good intentions, in trying to understand each other. I didn't look it up, but that's my understanding of the word ironic. Let's look it up. Let's see if I had my understanding correctly. I happen to be one of those which I consider blessed children whose parents made them read an awful lot. It means aiming or aimed at peace. So we both were correct, Nathan and myself. So it's like the opposite of hostile. So I mean it as an ironic response to Issac Butterfield. So let's play the clip. Let's play the clip from Issac that requires such a response. But let me give a little promo for him first. He is an Australian comedian. Already you should be thinking, oh my God, God bless him. He is an Australian comedian who is, let us say, edgy, but not in a mean way, unless you're a vegan. I think a lot of vegans probably think he's edgy in a mean way. I find it frickin' hilarious. There's this YouTuber he criticizes all the time. I kid you not. Their name is Vegan Booty. Yeah, anyone with the screen name of Vegan Booty deserves it. You asked for it. Anyway, he's an Australian comedian. He's done U.S. tours. I find him hilarious. He has a lot of very libertarian leanings. Not all of them. He believes in universal health care. But again, he's from Australia. We'll forgive him. But a lot of libertarian leanings. And he went through cancel culture. And I'm going to be doing a whole show on that. Because actually, libertarianism is all about cancel culture. I know that might have just triggered some people. But in the right way. But anyway, Issac Butterfield got canceled, quote unquote, for making jokes about Australian Aboriginals. Of course, it wasn't the Australian Aboriginals that got upset. It was the liberal white women, of course, that got upset. So I understand that he gets a little twitchy when it comes to liberal white women. And I'm the first to admit to you that if you first saw me before you knew that I was just a wild and crazy libertarian, that you wouldn't blame me for just doing the initial instinctive reptilian part of your brain thinking that I was some barking moonbat liberal, but I assure you I am not. You may still think I'm crazy, but I'm not a liberal. I am, in fact, a hardcore anarchist libertarian, not the, like, communist kind, but like the anarcho-capitalist kind, okay? But let's play this clip from Issac Butterfield. You'll get a little taste for his type of comedy. And again, I do really recommend his show, particularly when he jokes about his childbearing hips. It's funny. Let me see if I can cue this up, because of course I didn't do it ahead of time. Of course I didn't. We'll let it play and then we'll talk about it. Let's get it playing first.
Why do people in these woke communities dye their hair a certain way? I'd love to see, a peer-reviewed study on what goes through someone's mind prior to dyeing their hair. I imagine a lot of it is it sounds something like this.
Okay, I'm coming off mute and I'm putting myself back on camera. I get it. So he would see me and immediately go, I wonder what went through her head immediately before dyeing her hair that color. Ah! Isaac, of the childbearing hips, we're not all like this. Do you remember back in the punk rock days? You're old enough to remember when dyeing your hair used to be cool. I don't know what happened either. I'm as puzzled as you are. But one thing I will notice, and I'm starting to notice that a lot of critics of the white liberal women with colored hair have noticed what I have. It's not usually pink. Pink seems to be like the okay one. Now, don't get me wrong. There are a few pink loonies. But it's usually the green and blue hairs. It's something with green and blue. But I just wanted to assure you what went through my head, Isaac, when I decided to dye my hair pink. Here's what went through my head. I really like the color pink. I'm kind of an artistic type person. I like looking different. I've been an exhibitionist my whole life. I'm too old to be walking around showing my boobies, so I might as well dye my hair pink. I mean, that's the sort of thing that went through my head. But also what went through my head is at the time I was brand new in a political party, which some of you who are my regular listeners may be familiar with, which was the Libertarian Party. And this was actually quite a calculated marketing decision. This was in 2014, so those of you who can count. No, actually, I dyed my hair in 2015. I've had pink hair now 9 years. This took a lot of upkeep. As Dolly Parton once said, it takes a lot of money to look this trashy. But it was a marketing ploy. I wanted to run for the Libertarian National Committee. I was a virtual unknown out of thousands of people. And people don't remember you. But they do remember the lady with the hot pink hair. And let me pull this down. Now, I didn't have headphones on with it. But I walk around at conventions with this without headphones on. They remember the pink-haired lady with the Liberty crown. They remember you. It was a marketing ploy. And it still is. Everyone in the Libertarian Party, love me or hate me, no, the chick with the hot pink hair and the Liberty crown. So it wasn't a stupid decision. It was a marketing decision that got me pretty far. I've been national secretary now of the Libertarian National Committee for 4 terms, has it been? It's been 4 terms. Some people like it, some people don't like it. Some people currently on the LNC don't like it very much, even though I've been trying just to stay out of their way. But anyway, you wanted to know what went through our heads. For mine, it wasn't It was really quite calculated, and I just really like pink. Let me prove to you. I've got pink glasses. I've got a pink pen. What else I got? I got another pink pen. My little charging cable here for my iPhone is pink. I got a pink, whatever you call this. I got a pink alarm clock. I got everything pink. Pink and vanilla. Pink and vanilla are my things. The whole room that's not with this wallpaper is pink. The curtains are pink. Like everything that is possibly pink could be pink. Like I'm a Barbie girl living in a Barbie world. So I just wanted to let you know. Don't judge us all. And I'm a huge fan of your show. And maybe one day we can rap together. that would be a big dream of mine, but I hope you have an awesome night, and I hope you guys enjoyed this fun little show. Now I got to go do my little promo for the Pink Parliamentarian. You have a good night, mi guapas de Libertad. And let me, before I hit and broadcast,
you gotta take what you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in a business, not because they want to